Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, your Intuitive Messenger, and this is your energy forecast not only for today, Sunday, July 27th, but the entire week, all the way through August the 2nd. So here's to sipping coffee and listening to a crazy man talk about numbers and tarot cards. So I'm going to pull one card for each day, talk about the numbers. I'm going to take my time with this. So today is number 27. What else do I need to say? Thank you. Thank you for watching, posting, retweeting, all that good stuff. So I truly appreciate it. So today is number 27. 27, there's not a major arcana, so what I do is boil that back down to a single digit to work with my divination tool of the tarot, which I say tarot cards. So that's number 9. Number 9 is Hermit. Just enjoy this day because there's lots of Hermit energy around you, available to you. That's how I do this. That's how I roll. So the numbers and the things that I give you, they're just possibilities, they're ingredients, they're potentials for the day. So today you have the potential to step into a place of hermit time and just chill and just relax and just kind of be yourself. Interesting thing is you add all the numbers up today, 7, 27, 2014, and you get the number 23, which boils down to number 5, which is our faith card or the Hierophant or Pope in other decks. And what that basically means is that there's the faith element or the belief system or our dogma or our religion or our spirituality is involved. So hermit, faith, get quiet and meditative prayer. What a great energy that's available to you today. If you're doing intuitive development with me, there's not going to be like a lesson at the end because this takes almost all the video. But I will be pulling cards so you can pause the video or write down Sunday through Saturday what the card might be and do it before I even turn the video on. What's the card for this day, Sunday? And that is going to be Justice card. So the Justice card offers you, first of all, it's a major arcana, so kind of a big deal. So we've got the Hermit, we've got the faith energy, we've got the Justice. So in that quiet time, you may bring balance back into your belief system because it may have been shaken up, shifted, and moved. This month of July was a pretty shifting and moving time. As we move to the end of this week, we've got August coming, and that just feels like a breath of fresh air to me. It's interesting that August 1st is a 16-day, which for me, it's like busting the door down, breaking out of jail. Even though it's a 16 energy, it feels like freedom because there was not another 16 in July, but the first 16 happened on August 1st, followed by the Star card. So we do have a star energy this week. So all that being said, Sunday today, you've got the potential to balance your life out, to bring legal justice into your life, all through quiet hermit time, checking into your faith system and just existing in a peaceful place. And that's your energy available to today, the Sunday, July 27th. And then Monday, last Monday of July. And also, a little tidbit. August has 5 Fridays, 5 Saturdays, and 5 Sundays. Hasn't happened for a long time. Won't happen for a long time. I can't remember how many hundreds of years, but you can Google that shit and find out. I love stuff like that. You don't have to tell me. I already saw it, but I just know. For me, it's just a long time. That's what my brain needed to know, not the actual number. Which is why I wasn't good in history and stuff, because I was like, I didn't need to know the date. I just knew it happened probably 200 or 300 years ago. So tomorrow, Monday, is the 28th. Boils down to number 10. 10 is our wheel card, so that can often mean just kind of the goings on, the daily happenings. It can also mean there's a lot of options available to you on that Wheel of Fortune. And also, it boils down to number 1, which is the Magician. You got everything you need right within you. Starting out, starting gate, starting point, beginnings, very dynamic number. And also the Magician can have a little bit of a huckster, trickster kind of a component to it because he might be doing sleight of hand, Magician, trying to get you focused over here when you're being ripped off over here. So keep that in mind as well. And then all the numbers boil down to 24, which equals 6, which is our Lover's card. So there's some commitment, there's some, bringing two together, there's the love relationship aspect. There's your pets who are your loved ones, Your children's can be a lover's card too. So there's that aspect of the day going on Monday as well. The tarot card for Monday, Strength card. This card was huge yesterday, and it's number 8, so I feel like it's just a building up for this week into the next month. So this is the Tuesday card. So you utilize your strength when you're on that Wheel of Fortune, when you're dealing with that Magician and any kind of love or commitment or relationships that are in front of you. Moving on to Tuesday, it's the 29th day of this month, getting closer to the end. 29 boils down to 11. We know 11 is a powerful number. It's the Justice card, which has already come up. So there's that energy. It's also a master number, which basically, just for me, means it's turbocharged energy. It's powerful. It's going to be bigger than it was before. Also boils down to number 2, which is our High Priestess. She is very knowledgeable, very knowing, very intuitive, knows the law, knows the wisdom of the land. And then add all the numbers up, you get 25, which boils down to 7, which is this month again, this year again, and that Chariot energy, quick, fast. This is like the last hurrah before the end of the month. So this day is like a 7-day on a 7-month on a 7-year. Once again, there were like 4 times this entire month it was like 777. So that Chariot energy coming up on Tuesday. The card for Tuesday is going to be Page of Coins. This can often be our young children, often our girls, because coins are earth element and they are feminine. And then this is the only girl in my deck on the pages. There's one little boy that looks androgynous, and then the other 2 are definitely boys. It would be the Page of Cups. Cups are feminine and still kind of wavering. Not sure which way they're going to go. They're still young. So definitely could be about young girls, young children. I don't know why, but I keep hearing, God, the period's starting today. So if your daughter, this is when she has her first period, woohoo, good luck for you. So this is on that 7th day, Tuesday. So yeah, be careful with that energy. It's powerful, it's palpable, it's fast. Yeah. Moving on to Wednesday, which is the 30th, which is number 3, which is our Empress, which is Mother Earth, Gaia, bringing things into life, that birth card, all things motherly-like. And then that day, add all the numbers up, and it's 17, the Star card. And when I wrote this down, I was like, we got to skip Tower again, because Tower would have been 16, but it was finagled by the number 30. So 17 on this day, Wednesday, is about hope, rebuilding, and I feel like that's about the entire month, rebuilding of the entire month. So on this day, you're going to find that energy of like, I made it through the month. I made it through the month. And the next number, 17 adds up to 8, which is Strength card, which is the next month. So it's almost like this, again, this last hurrah, this rebuilding, moving into August, which feels very good, very peaceful. And for Thursday, the tarot card is going to be 5 of Wands. So this card is often about just struggling, fighting, internal conflict with families, internal of the family, internal of the business. So on this day, this is the time to rebuild some of that conflict, utilize your strength and the Star card and your mother instincts on this day, Wednesday, to rebuild and to stop the fighting and fussing and arguing. Really, really definitely there. Thursday, the last day of July 2014. It's 31. 31 boils down to number 4. Number 4 is our Emperor. Strong masculine man, but he also knows when to just be a little more feminine and relax and sit back. It's also number 18 that day, which is our Moon card. So trust that intuition. The intuition, 18 boils down to number 9. We're back to Hermit, which is what we started off Sunday with. So there's that energy there, Moon energy, Hermit energy, Emperor energy, quite a bit of earth stuff going on with the Emperor, but also the feminine qualities of the Emperor, which is very nice. So lots of earth passive energy on this last day of the month. And the card for Thursday is going to be Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel popped up on Monday because it was number 10. So here we are again. This last hurrah, this last Thursday. Oh, it's interesting. No, I thought the Hermit was coming up on both the times. So definitely, step into this wheel energy. It's going to feel like it's going, but it's definitely a time to trust your intuition, get a little quiet, and breathe on that Thursday, the last day of the month. Friday, first day of August, number 1, Magician. We already talked about him. got everything you need. Watch out for the huckster, the trickster. But also Friday is number 16 when you add up all the numbers, because 8 plus 1 plus 2014 equals 16 tower energy. Shifting, changing, moving, but I feel like this is kicking the door down, busting out of the jail. There was an old Stephen Curtis Chapman video where he was like singing in a little room. And there's Annie Lennox one too. I think she was in a room and all the walls blew away and the roof came off and it was wide open spaces. That was the Stephen Curtis Chapman song. Annie Lennox, it was a little bit different one. I think it was a sad, slow song. But that really much describes 95% of Annie's music, which is why I love it. So it's like busting down every wall, the ceiling, everything. And we're free. We're moving into August, so it feels very good. So also, it's 7 energy, chariot energy on that first day of August. Like I said, it's like the last hurrah. And the card for Friday is going to be Empress, birth, beginning, starts. You know, Mother Earth Gaia. We felt her energy all week, preparing to give birth, preparing to come to this event. So pretty cool. Last day of this week of this read is going to be the 2nd of August, Saturday the 2nd. It's number 2. Number 2 is our High Priestess. We already talked a little bit about her on Tuesday with that 11 energy, that Justice energy. So she is definitely ready to take control. Coming after this Empress, she is going to be much more wise, more controlled, definitely down to earth. All the numbers for that day on Saturday are going to be 17. So we're at that star card again, the rebuilding. Boom. We busted the door down. It's like we broke out of prison. We're given all our belongings that we entered with many moons ago. And we're starting our life over again with a pack of cigarettes. And that's it. Also, number 8 for Saturday, because all the numbers add up to 17, which is also number 8. Now, the card for this coming Saturday is going to be 3 of Swords. So so this is a little bit of tears, a little bit of frustration. But this definitely feels like you've got to release these tears, because, like, I'm going to continue using the prison reference. If July we've kind of been in a self-inflicted or just in a place of prison, or where we're stuck, or where we're confined, that was still familiar. And, you know, there is like studies and theories and things like that, like when prisoners get out of prison, they want to go back even though it was hell, because it was familiar. This is where so many of us live in drama and unsafe places. This is why so many people, you know, stay in jobs they hate, because it's familiar and they're afraid to go learn a new trade, learn something new, or they're just afraid that it may not be any better out there than it is here. Familiarity breeds contempt. I think that's a thing. I don't know if it fits, but the familiarity of a place sometimes will keep you trapped as well. So, all that being said, nice long week, cool spread. Overall, it feels like we've got just this interesting vibe of releasing July, this whole kind of breaking free, getting out of what was familiar into the uncomfortable. Even though August feels like it's going to be a very peaceful month. And next Saturday, I'll be continuing the full spread. So yesterday, I had a great day at New World Wellness. Got to see 7 wonderful clients. Thank you all if you are watching now. And the next one, August 16th, I will be in College Park area. You can see the details on my Facebook page. Tonight. Today's Sunday. Tonight, Cosmic Caffeine, we've got the Groovy Brown Goddess, Crystal Bush, on our radio show. And Jamie and I will be there. We're going to be having a good time tonight. We feel like it's going to be an interesting night for sure. So it'll be a night of choices, 7 of Cups. A lot of emotional choices going on tonight. So thank you so much. Namaste. IntuitiveMessenger.org. Thank you for those of you purchasing that animal spread. I'm loving doing them and seeing these beautiful animal/children that you send me the pictures of. So that special will be up through the rest of this week for sure. It'll still be on the page because that was such a good one. I'm going to leave it on the animal communication page. So have an amazing day. When you go to my website, look at the articles and the columns and the suggested reading as you develop your own intuition. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.